So he has seen everything. He has seen the Roach Warren. He has seen the Evolution Chambers. Actually, I don't want to preemptively say he's seen the Roach Warren. He has not seen the Roach Warren still. So a little bit of an issue there. But he did see the double Evolution Chamber, so he knows something was being double upgraded. And he's probably guessing that it was Hydras or Roaches. But he did not see a Hydra Den. He did not see a Roach Warren. So he's kind of playing the guessing game right now. And it looks like Dimaga's pushing out with some Roaches. They are upgraded with speed already. There is no Burrow or no Tunneling Claws, but there are a lot of Thors here and Hellions to repel this. Some Banelings coming in, but it's not going to be a good position for them. These Hellions can keep backing up and allowing the Thors and the tanks to take it out. So TLO is playing with mech this game, but it looks like most of his army is going to go down. Looking at the units lost tab, TLO has evened things up though. He was at a significant disadvantage before, but now he has leveled things out on the playfield, and with both of the upgrades are done for 1-1 here for TLO's mech. He'll be in a good position. He needs to get some SCVs out here and repair these Hellions. They will be a crucial part of the army to fend off these Zerglings. Zerglings are a great counter or a great unit to use against Thors and tanks. Of course, you need to stagger them a little so that the tanks don't just one-shot everything, but as long as you can micro fairly well and get some good positioning, they are a great unit to use against mech as long as the Hellions can be neutralized. So it looks like these SCVs are trying to repair the Hellions, but the Hellions are just scooting all over the map, and Dimaga is getting out a bunch more Zerglings, a bunch of Banelings as well. The Banelings are there mostly just to force TLO's army to have to keep retreating. He doesn't want to stay stationary because those Banelings can do so much damage, but a scan does go down. The Roaches are just moving in. I'm not sure if I really agree with that. They moved right past the tanks. They should have moved right on top of the tanks, but TLO comes out in a big favor right there. Dimaga trying to aggressively take a 4th base, probably going to try to take a 5th base here at the gold pretty quick too, and it looks like Dimaga is going to be scouting out a little bit of the TLO's base here. Yes, he is going to go. There are some turrets. The planetary fortress is not quite up yet, but once it gets up, it will be in a great position to defend itself. And mech army is not that immobile on this map as long as you can keep your bases together. TLO is on 3 mining bases right now, which will be more than enough, especially with mules. And if he can keep his units a little bit mobile and make sure that he's defending all 3 bases, he really only has this area to defend as well as this area. So it's not too bad, although Dimaga could do a little bit of hit and move, attack and move, kind of hitting at multiple areas, and he should be okay. And wow, we are seeing a lot of factories and barracks coming down, so I am dyslexic and missing up my words, but we are having a lot of unit producing structures come down for TLO. With being on 3 base, he's going to have a lot of production. The Infernal Preigniter is on the way, as well as level 2 and level 3 vehicle plating is already on the way, so we are upgraded to 1 already. And that means the weapons should be just finishing. Yes, they are. And there's a bunch of Hellions now. The Infernal Preigniter is not quite finished. It needs to be finished. It's not quite, though. I don't want to jump back to see what the timing is on it, but it is going to be able to deal with these Zerglings fairly effectively. But on the creep, these Roaches just move so fast, and they are able to take out a bunch of these Hellions. The Hellions are getting caught off in a bad position, but they are able to retreat into the shrubbery and get away for the time being. And TLO quickly doubling back, probably going to get the repair off on these units, and he is building another command center, likely to get off another expansion with a planetary fortress. And oh, I saw some shots being taken, but it is just a Thor. And we've got a lot of overlords here, just giving him sight of the high ground. Dimaga is still just on 4 bases. His 4th base is not saturated yet, and he's now just starting to kill the destructible rocks, or destroy the destructible rocks. Someone made fun of me saying kill the destructible rocks last night, or yesterday, whatever time it is for you guys. But lots of barracks coming up, and I don't know if this is more for a wall to control the positioning of the units and the map, or if this is actually 4 unit producing structures. It looks like it's just going to be for a wall. So this is kind of like Age of Empires style, building up some walls, controlling where Dimaga is going to be attacking. Probably needs to lift off some of these other units and kind of wall this area off as well, because there are just so many lanes that Dimaga can utilize. Like I was saying yesterday, a lot of Zergs will only put the creep tumors in the center. They won't put creep on the sides, and that is a big problem because both the sides are just as easy to run or traverse across the map with. But anyways, getting a little bit off topic. Ground level 3 weapons are on the way. Level 3 armor is done. On the other side of the battle with the Roaches and Zerglings, they're upgraded 2-1. And the Zerglings, I couldn't even click on a Zergling fast enough to see, but it looks like they are upgraded 2-0. So no attack, but there is armor. Thors and tanks pushing in. The siege tanks were not sieged up in time, so they are going to die. That is a lot of roaches for Dimaga. If those tanks would have been sieged up a little bit quicker, TLO wouldn't have lost so many units, but a scan does go down, needs to take out these creep tumors. That is very important. He did just morph this, which one did he morph into? An orbital? Okay, so he's got that base as well. And Dimaga is still on 4 bases here. He was going to try to take that gold, but that did not work out for him. He was forced to back away from that positioning, but Dimaga is going to try to engage in this rather tight choke point. The tanks do siege up. The Thors and Hellions are in the way, but these roaches are just able to take so much damage from these tanks and Thors. That is a lot of armor. With 3 armor, they can just take so many hits, and but it looks like the tanks are just going to clean this up. Once he gets a few more tanks up in the field, he will be at critical mass, and I don't really know what Dimaga could do to counter that. But there are some Ultralisks on the way. We are going to get to Tier 3 for the Zerg player as well. I guess Thors are considered Tier 3 as well. But anyways, the Blue Flame, the Infernal Preigniter, is upgraded, so those Zerglings are going to die so quickly. And tanks here just continuing to wreak havoc across this map. And this base is going to go down. It was just a second hatchery for the natural, but the natural hatchery probably will go down as well as soon as he can reinforce with a few more tanks and get in a better position. SCV's here as well to repair everything. He's got just 6. Could probably call down some mules as well if he needed to, but he is in a great position right now. TLO is looking good to take game 4 here, and that hatchery and the natural does go down, so Dimaga's down to 2 mining bases. His main base is mined out, and right now TLO is probably debating whether he wants to push into the main or push off into the expansions, but it looks like he has chosen to go to the mains. More and more units being reinforcing the army. Tanks, Thors, lots of Hellions, even Vikings now out on the field to take out some of these overlords. He's got 7 Ultralisks in production. I'm waiting for these to get out on the field. As soon as they do, they may be able to come back from this. They will have the armor. Chitinous plating is not being upgraded, and I don't even know where this Ultralisk cavern is. There's just so much action going on right now. TLO in a great position. He did put up sensor towers all over the map, so he knows if anything's coming in for harassment. But where are these Ultralisks? It says there's 7 in production. Wow, they take a long time to produce. The Ultralisk cavern must be off in this position. What the heck? Maybe it got killed? I don't know, but the Ultras are out on the field. Some tanks are sieged, some are not. That is a great thing to have, because tanks not in siege mode do extra bonus damage to armored, and of course Ultralisks are armored. And a lot of these Ultras are coming in for the swarm, trying to take out the tanks, but it's just not going to be enough. There are so many tanks here. The tanks can just continually scoot and move back. No, it looks like one of the Ultras is going to be enough to take out this tank. Yes, he is going to be able to take out that, but in the main base, we've got a couple Thors and a couple Vikings. The hive does go down. The Ultralisk cavern cannot be reproduced. He is now forced to just purely build Zerglings right now, as I don't believe he has really any unit-producing structures left. The Vikings have found all of the units, and Liquid TLO does take game 4, so that means he wins 3 games to 1, and he does win the tournament. So congratulations to Liquid TLO for taking the tournament and winning that $150. Dimaga will be taking the 2nd place and 2nd prize. So awesome job by both players. Dimaga held off to the bitter end, but TLO's mech play was just so strong. On this map, mech can be very strong. So anyways, I am going to stop my recording, and I believe we will be going on to the 3rd and 4th place match pretty quickly, so stay tuned.